Hi, I'm John.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Nicholas.
And
we're
the Ioannidis family.
We could bully.
We could cry.
We could beg.
But what we really hope is that you pick our video because of the beautiful new house that we're trying to get into. Let's start at John's dad's house first, though. We'll see you inside. So here we are in Dad's house. He has been so gracious to allow us to come and stay with him for this long. It's been a really long time now. And the problem is, as you can see, Dad is a little bit of a collector. He's got lots of stuff. Let's see, get another shot over here. And then, of course, we had to move in our stuff. And so there really isn't room for any other extra items. But here they all are. This is in the supposed to be dining room, but my husband John owns his own company, and so when he comes home, he does need to work from home sometimes, and there's just so much clutter. It's a little bit overwhelming for everybody involved. I think the worst part is my son Nicholas really can't have play dates here. It's just not conducive for kids to come over and play in our space, and it's been hard because it's been 2 school years now where he really can't develop good relationships and all that kind of stuff. So please help us. Please help us. We need to get into our new house. We can't wait. So here's our new house. We purchased in historic Garden Hills. All of the houses here were built in the 20s and 30s, and you can see they all have just beautiful character, really cute, beautiful homes. We just can't wait to get in and join our new neighborhood. You can see there's skyline back there of Atlanta. And then there's the house. You can see a little bit of the addition that was put on the top and the back. And along with our beautiful neighbors' houses and homes. The gardens here are gorgeous in the summer and spring and fall. So we just can't wait to get in. Please help us. So because the GC didn't cover the roof while they were putting the new roof on, we had a rainstorm, of course, and the water got in behind all of the plaster, which prior to that was actually pretty perfect. You can see that the ceiling all had to be taken out, and if you come on over and look at the wall, you can see an example of some of the mold that's behind the wallpaper, which also there's some behind the plaster as well. So if you come with me, I can show you all the rooms that were affected. This is the main room of the master suite, and so this all has to be taken out. Some of it's already been done. You can see over here where we had to take out. And then, so now let's go into the second bedroom. And before we added the upstairs, these were the only 2 bedrooms. So here's the second bedroom, and of course this all had to be taken out as well. You can see ceiling, walls, more evidence of mold. Plus a lot of it was buckling, so it would have had to come out even without the mold issue. Alright, and we can go show you the living room where we had further damage. This is kitchen and dining room, and the ceilings were all taken out already from here. And here's the living room, which also had to all be taken out from the water damage.
Hey, John here. When we bought the house, Dale and I both really loved it, but it wasn't quite big enough, so we wanted to add a half-story upstairs. In order to do that, we had to work on the foundation. We had to almost build a new foundation, so I'm going to show you that down in the basement. Our our structural engineer did a fantastic job engineering a foundation that would support the new second floor. The one problem that we had is that the plan wasn't executed by the GC. The walls were supposed to be waterproof with a sump basin in order to handle any water that came up from the outside and from underneath the slab, any groundwater. That's the biggest problem we're having, and we can't actually do any more work until this gets settled. And then we can put the HVAC in and get the mechanicals done. Here's the sump basin here. As you can see, it's actually not installed properly, and there's a couple footings that are missing as well. You've got a great new foundation to put the second floor on, and we've got 5 6x6 posts that do not actually have footings underneath them. Here's a part of the house where the new foundation meets the exterior wall. The problem is you've got an exterior foundation here where they excavated the dirt and didn't build a wall back over here. So our concern is that at some point this might collapse, so we're going to have to go back and correct that too. Here's another example of just one more thing that we're struggling with. The structural engineer spec'd that the dirt would be at grade 4 inches below the top of the footing. This footing here at this new post is actually buried in more than 12 inches of dirt.
So Nicholas, what has been the hardest part of not being in our new house yet?
Well, there's not a lot of space for my toys and Legos, and they just don't really like it.
Oh, why don't you like it? What else can't we do?
Have any play dates or anything.
Why can't we do that?
Because it's kind of a tight space.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It is kind of tight here. So, Nicholas, what should we say then?
Well, we really want to be in that new house.
And can you help us?
Please?